So, this is what we bought. This whole car, really all I wanted is that engine. But I got a nice little bonus, and I got a functioning VDC. Don't get me wrong, this thing is not in great shape. It's got some rear end damage. It's got some major fender rust. It looks like it got rear-ended and pushed the bumper in there. The trunk's actually not working. But we've got us pretty good shape steering wheel. I actually really like these. It sounds silly, but the leather here and the wood here is really nice when you're turning. We've got the auto climate. We've got the Macintosh. We've got a VDC off button. So the brake, I have the brake set. That check engine light is a lean code. Since these are MAP and not MAF, I believe that isn't something to do with the intake like it is on the Legacy, but I think it has something to do with the O2 sensor. I'm going to swap them and see if I can move it. But so the plan right now is to swap literally everything over. The wiring harness, break it down to completely stripped, take all the interior out, take the seats out, take the carpet out, take the whole dash out. It is going to be a lot of work, but you know, it's a passion and love. A couple things I've realized: to have the VDC off button, I like it here, and to have the fog light button, and to have the cruise control button, and to have the heated windshield button. I don't know where we're going to put. The Baja actually has a little button for a cargo lamp, to where the truck bed actually has a little lamp in the third brake light, so you can click it. More than likely, I'm going to just add another switch. I really hate to do that. If anyone has any ideas, let me know. As you can see, engine runs nice. There's a very slight chirp in there. It's probably a belt or a pulley, which is fine because I plan to replace those when the motor's out. Well, I didn't get all the maintenance records with this vehicle, but I did get some duct tape maintenance records on the intake track there. This is actually kind of cool. The intake goes above the radiator and goes into the fender, and then it appears to come back out. I never realized that. So I don't know if I think I will have to actually remove the fender on both this and the Baja to switch it over. Here's a fun one. If you look down there, I was just kind of doing an inventory of everything going on here. See that black plug that's not connected to anything? I thought, oh no, what's going on in this engine bay? And then I looked at it, and I realized that Subaru just used the same harness, at least in this section, between the wagon and the sedan, because on the wagon, there's another sprayer motor on this jug. I thought about this, and the Baja actually matches this, so that shouldn't be a problem. Another quick thing, while I'm thinking about it, I can't remember if that was off already. I do plan to move, like I said, the entire harness over to the Baja. So everything here that isn't directly part of the body, I'll probably just end up cutting the frame here. I mean, everything you see, not that battery, is getting moved over to the Baja because the VDC system is pretty complex, and it seems easier to just move everything over. The only part of the harness that I'm going to have to merge will be the rear harness. But I'm looking at this, and the sedan has the two lens rather, headlights, while the Baja has a single large one. That shouldn't be too hard to switch over. I imagine that even though the bulbs are different, that the wiring is similar. Harbor Freight, baby!
So at the time of making this video, the car is now stripped. I ran a quick poll, and it seems like people do want to see this. I'm going to try to keep it brief and not be redundant with videos. If it's already up on YouTube, I'm not going to bother to do it. I do have another Outback video coming as well. That one's going to be a lot of fun, so stay tuned.